is finally here with a $179 price tag that's making headlines everywhere.
You might have seen it online. The slick renders, the outrageous price, the supposed 2026 release date. So, is it here? Did Elon Musk's shadow drop the long-awaited Tesla Pi phone and tablet, and priced at only $179? Could this be what topples Apple's $3 trillion kingdom overnight? The short answer is no. It's an internet ghost story, a rumor. But stick with me, because the truth behind this rumor is a lot more fascinating than the lie. What started out as a story about a cheap tablet is turning into a grudge match between the two most powerful titans in technology. It's about a plot to build a new kind of empire, one that connects your car, your mind, and your bank account to a private satellite network orbiting the Earth. We're about to dissect Elon Musk's blueprint for a world beyond Apple and explore why, for the first time, the walls around Silicon Valley might actually be starting to crack.
Threaten a $3.5 trillion company. The answer lies in 4 revolutionary features that Apple simply cannot replicate.
Let's be honest, the idea of a Tesla phone is intoxicating. For years, we've been fed a steady diet of concept art showing a device that looks like it was designed in the year 3000. Rumors claim it will have a permanent, free connection to Starlink's satellite internet, making dead zones a thing of the past. They whisper about it being able to mine cryptocurrency, seamlessly control your Tesla, and even connect to your brain through Neuralink. It's the ultimate billionaire fantasy gadget, and it's a narrative Elon Musk himself has masterfully stoked. He hasn't had to announce a thing. The mystique does all the work for him. Every time he criticizes Apple, every time Starlink launches more satellites, the legend of the Pi phone grows. But why has this rumor, unlike so many others, refused to die? Because it represents a frustration that many of us feel. We're trapped in a digital world dominated by 2 gatekeepers, Apple and Google. They decide which apps we can use, they take a 30% cut of developers' earnings, and they've built ecosystems so sticky that leaving feels impossible. To many people, the Tesla phone is the promise of an escape, an exit from the walled garden.
Apple servers, gets processed by their AI, and becomes part of their massive data collection empire.
To understand the potential of a Tesla phone, you have to understand the animosity between Elon Musk and Apple. This isn't just business, it's personal. Musk has openly raged against Apple's App Store fees, calling it a 30% tax on the internet. He sees Apple not as an innovator, but as a toll collector, a gatekeeper stifling the very freedom and disruption he champions. The boiling point came in 2022. When Musk was acquiring Twitter, now X, he claimed Apple threatened to remove the app from its store. Musk's response wasn't just a complaint, it was a declaration of war. He tweeted about making an alternative phone if it came to that. And that single sentence is the most concrete evidence we have. It reveals his entire strategy. The Tesla phone would be a tool to break his dependence on a system he despises.
All you need is a compatible iPad, Mac, or iPhone. It's private and secure. Just update to the latest software.
Apple makes its billions by selling beautifully designed, user-friendly products and then locking you into a high-margin ecosystem of services and accessories. Their entire business model is built on the premium price of the hardware itself, with the software, iMessage, iCloud, the App Store, acting as the golden bars of a very comfortable cage. They don't need to innovate in energy or space travel. They just need you to buy the next iPhone. But Elon Musk plays a completely different, longer game. His empire is built not on products, but on platforms. Tesla isn't just a car company, it's a distributed energy, robotics, and AI platform. SpaceX isn't just a rocket company, it's a multi-planetary transportation and communications platform. And X isn't just social media, it's his high-stakes testing ground for an everything app.
And with whom? Something Apple has never offered with such transparency and simplicity.
For Elon, the phone is just the gateway, a Trojan horse to breach Apple's walls. He could sell the device at cost, or even at a loss because the phone itself isn't the profit center. The profit comes from the services it seamlessly connects you to: a Starlink subscription, premium features in your Tesla, transaction fees on X, and eventually a direct link to Neuralink. Every phone sold is a customer acquired for his entire portfolio of companies. It's a strategy Apple simply can't afford to counter. Selling the iPhone at a loss would obliterate its business model overnight. So, what would this alternate universe actually look like in your hand? Forget the yearly arguments over faster processors or better cameras. The true game-changer features are the ones that only Elon's vertically integrated empire can offer.
Experts estimate that the global market for consumer satellite services, including TV, radio, and broadband internet.
First and most obviously is Starlink. Imagine a phone with a baseline of secure, high-speed connectivity anywhere on the planet. For the global elite whose lives and businesses span continents, this is the end of compromise. You're not just sending an emergency text from a remote location. You're closing a multi-million-dollar deal on a secure line from your superyacht in the middle of the Pacific, or managing your portfolio in real time from a private jet, with latency low enough for high-frequency trading. While Apple strikes deals with third-party satellite companies, Musk owns the entire stack, from the satellite in orbit to the modem chip in the phone. This gives him an unparalleled advantage in speed, security, and reliability that a partnership model can never match. Roaming charges and dead zones become relics of the past. Second, there's the deep Tesla integration. The current Tesla app is already a sophisticated car key, but a native Tesla phone would transform the relationship between user, phone, and vehicle. It would create a constant, symbiotic data loop. The phone's operating system would be hardwired to your vehicle, allowing the car to anticipate your destination from your calendar, precondition the cabin temperature based on your real-time biometric data from a connected watch, and stream content seamlessly from the phone to the car's displays. It would transform the phone from a simple remote into the central nervous system of your personal transport, creating a hyper-personalized experience where your two most important pieces of technology learn and adapt to you.
This is made possible by placing a small, cosmetically invisible implant in a part of your brain that plans movements.
Then there's the ultimate wildcard, Neuralink. This is where we venture into the realm of science fiction. But with Musk, the line is always blurry. He sees a future where brain-computer interfaces allow us to interact with technology telepathically. A Tesla phone, in this future, could be the first mainstream device designed from the ground up to be controlled by thought. While Apple's innovation has become iterative, a slightly better screen, a new color, Elon is aiming for an exponential leap that makes the current user interface obsolete. It's a terrifying and thrilling prospect, but it's the kind of long-term, civilization-altering vision that a company focused on the next quarterly earnings, like Apple, isn't built to pursue.
Tesla implements hardware-level disconnection. When you activate anti-snoop mode, the microphone, camera, and sensors.
And finally, there's X. A Tesla phone would almost certainly come with X integrated at the operating system level. But it wouldn't just be an app. It would be the default layer for communication, news, and crucially, payments. By controlling the hardware and the OS, Musk could establish X as the phone's native payment processor, creating his Everything app and a direct pipeline for commerce that completely bypasses not just the App Store, but potentially even traditional credit card networks. It's his ultimate tool for creating a closed-loop economy within his own ecosystem. This is the four-pronged attack that threatens Apple. It's not about a single feature. It's about a vertically integrated ecosystem of cars, internet, finance, and potentially even neural interfaces. Apple can sell you a phone, a watch, and a laptop. Elon Musk wants to sell you an entire lifestyle, a completely self-sufficient, technologically superior existence, firewalled from the mass market systems, and achieving that level of autonomy is the new pinnacle of modern luxury.
Type "end of Apple" in the comments if you believe Tesla just changed everything.
But the battle for technological supremacy isn't just being fought in boardrooms, it's being fought in the political arena. The idea of a billionaire creating a private, ideologically aligned communications network is no longer theoretical. We've already seen a preview of this with Donald Trump. After being deplatformed from major social media, the Trump-aligned Truth Social was launched, promising uncensored speech and freedom from big tech's control. While the platform itself was and still is a low-quality flop, The idea behind it was potent. It was a signal that powerful figures, when pushed, will try to build their own systems. Now consider Elon and Trump. After a period of public praise, their relationship has recently soured, but they share a common enemy. The established order they feel has tried to silence them. Elon's potential phone and Trump's attempted phone are two sides of the same coin. They represent a new kind of power play where billionaires aren't just trying to get rich. They're trying to build parallel societies with their own rules, their own currencies, and their own lines of communication.
The Tesla Starlink Pi tablet is a connectivity powerhouse, linking your devices seamlessly, whether you're in a crowded New York.
A Tesla phone, integrated with an anything goes version of X, could become the device of choice for a growing population that feels disenfranchised by Silicon Valley's culture. It becomes more than a piece of tech. It becomes a cultural statement, a symbol of which tribe you belong to. And in a world where your choice of car, social media platform, and now phone signals your allegiance, Apple's clean, premium branding could suddenly look dated. So while the 2026 Tesla Pi tablet isn't sitting on a shelf waiting to be shipped, the threat it represents is very, very real. The danger to Apple isn't a $179 gadget. It's the relentless ambition of a man who has built an empire on doing the impossible. He's already revolutionized finance, cars, and space travel. The question isn't if he can build a phone, but when he will do it. And when he does, it won't be just another smartphone. It will be the key to a new ecosystem, a seamless, global, and unapologetically disruptive world running entirely on Elon-branded rails. Apple built a walled garden. Elon Musk is building a new planet, and the battle for which one will live in has only just begun. What do you think? Is the idea of an Elon Musk ecosystem a dream or a nightmare? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve on how the world's most powerful figures are shaping our future, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.